Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope you all had an amazing week full of growth and introspection, getting closer to Hashem. Of course, if anybody needs anything, if you want to learn, you want to schmooze, ask questions or anything, please always feel free to reach out. Okay, we begin the 10 plagues this week. Parshat VaErah, the first 7 of the plagues happen in this week's Parsha. Just a little hint, a little trick that I learned as a kid. The VaErah is spelled Vav Aleph, the first 2 letters, Vav Aleph combined for 7, Vav being 6, Aleph being 1 or 7. And next week, Bo, Bet, and Aleph combined for 3. So just a little gematria trick so that you know how many makot are in each parsha. Just a little cute little idea. Before the makot even, I find it so unbelievably fascinating, the back and forth between Hashem and Moshe. So you have a few times, both in this week's parsha and in last week's parsha, you see the raw vulnerability and lack of self-confidence coming from Moshe Rabbeinu, where he's like, why are you choosing me? I can't do it. It's not me. The people, they're not going to listen. Paro, they're not going to listen. God, why do you keep telling me it's me? It's not me. I'm not the leader. It's not me. It's not me. And all of this is a back and forth conversation with Hashem. And like, for us who are reading the Torah, we're thinking to ourselves, here's someone having a one-on-one conversation, communication with the Almighty, and he doesn't see how holy he is, doesn't see how special it is. He doesn't realize that not only not everyone, but no one else has these sort of interactions with God, like one-on-one. It's unbelievable. And he doesn't think he's worthy. Just the fact that he's having this conversation makes him worthy. I think it's not an accident. How many things happen during this time, during the biblical times, that are not written down in the Torah? Thousands upon thousands of things, right? So obviously the facts that are chosen to be written down, that God chose to have written down in our written Torah, are things that he wants us to know and wants us to learn from, right? Every interaction that anyone had is not written down in the Torah. And yet this is written down, that Moshe Rabbeinu doubted himself. And I thought it's unbelievably not only fascinating, but I think a tremendous life lesson for us. That the greatest leader in the Jewish people, our greatest role model, Moshe Rabbeinu, didn't believe that he was holy enough. He didn't believe that he had the skills. He didn't believe that he was a tzaddik. He didn't believe that he was the right person he was the right person to be the one to lead the people to the promised land. Moshe Rabbeinu. I think that Hashem, in his infinite wisdom, is trying to teach us a lifelong lesson. That if this happens to Moshe, it happens to all of us. That we all have this doubt, this inward doubt of like, am I good enough? Can I actually accomplish? Can I truly be great? And I think Hashem is trying to tell us that even the greatest of the greats have this feeling. And the feeling is natural and the feeling is normal, but the feeling is not warranted. Meaning, was Moshe Rabbeinu right that he had a speech impediment, and so that could be a hindrance to his being a leader? That's not a lie, it's true. But the point that Hashem was trying to say is, I understand the things that are not perfect within you. God made you. I made you that way. And imkos, that with all of your flaws, you are still incredible, and you are still a leader, and you are still meant to lead the Jewish people. Tzaddikim and tzaddikot, we have to internalize this lesson. I'm not saying that any one of us and all of us are not flawed. Of course we are. Of course we're flawed. But we have within us incredible greatness to accomplish whatever challenges are brought our way. And it's our job to learn from Moshe Rabbeinu and to realize that, number one, it's normal. It's normal to feel this lack of confidence in our ability to be great and to step up and to do great things. But it's also for us to realize that Moshe was wrong. He was wrong. God was telling him, Moshe, you're wrong. You are capable. You do have the strength. You do have the raw materials. You have the tools. You have the koach. You have the intestinal fortitude within you to accomplish and to grow and to lead. It's within you. And we have to realize that for ourselves. That's the lesson we're supposed to learn from Moshe and from this episode. And then Moshe can lead the people in the plagues and eventually lead them out of Egypt. First, we have to realize that It's normal to doubt. It's normal to have this lack of confidence, but we have to know that as normal as it is, it's not true. We have the koach, we have the power to succeed, to overcome, to accomplish, and to grow. Wishing all of the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot, Shabbat Shalom.